Hey, what is going on, Karasuno family? My name is Mike, and welcome back to Karasuno TV. Guys, I'm super excited to be bringing you my first full anime episode reaction today, and we're starting with none other than the God of High School. We're starting on episode 7. Let me give like a brief disclaimer before I start. I am beginning on episode 7, but I have watched the rest of the show. I'm not just hopping into it midway. I've been keeping up on my own, but obviously now I'm starting to do the anime reaction episodes. So we're starting on episode 7. Brief thoughts before we get into it. The show's been great. It really has been, and I think that what's made it so good is the fact that it's remained really consistent. You really don't find that nowadays in many anime. Just the consistency by the studio. Especially animation wise, right? Keeping like consistent quality throughout. Off the top of my head, I can think of like shows like Black Clover, which I'll be watching tomorrow. Keep your eye locked on the channel for that. Black Clover is great, don't get me wrong, and they have really great episodes, but for the majority of the run, not so much. Animation quality dips, they clearly save budget on episodes, whereas God of High School has remained at a consistently good to great level, I'd say. So that to me has helped me to enjoy the show more. You're not really pulled out of the experience, out of the story, out of the fights, everything in general, because you see like a clip of bad animation or something like that. So they've done really well with the consistent quality, and this is coming from Mappa. The studio doing it is Mappa, and they've in recent memory they've been doing really good work. Look to Dora Hidoro, that aired on Netflix just the past year, and that was another like really great consistent animation quality there. And they went with the CG and Dora Hidoro, and it still looked really good. So, brief thoughts. Like I said, the show is great, consistent animation, just consistent throughout so far. The story so far is good. I wasn't expecting much from God of High School, like in terms of like a deep story. I was really just expecting, due to the nature of like what I heard beforehand. I had read like maybe 1 or 2 chapters of it. I don't even think I got through this preliminary tournament. That we just the sole preliminaries that we just got through. I don't even think I got through that when I read it like years and years ago. But I was just expecting like good fights. That's all I'm expecting for this. It doesn't have to have a good story. This I'm just expecting like good action, good fighting, and then I'm willing to be surprised. There have been a couple interesting things going on behind the scenes. So that's interesting to me. Last episode we're seeing this like antagonistic group Knox making their move. We're sort of getting more background into the stand-like powers that the stronger guys, right? The tournament admins, not really the participants that are using, right? They're using these like stand-like powers. So we're getting some background on that. Park Mujin, the guy with the little like hair shaped like devil horns, he sort of indicated that, right, this is like they're borrowing power from gods, right? Something like that, something supernatural. There's something going on, and there's this rival, antagonistic force behind the scenes too. So definitely a lot to look forward to here. So we're gonna be jumping into episode 7. Episode 7 is Anima/Force. Still haven't understood exactly what they've been going for with the titles, but whatever. Before we jump in though, I would like to mention, as always, if you like what you see here, you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, notification bell to get an instant alert when I put up my latest videos. Like the video if you like it, all of that. Social media, Twitter, Patreon, Instagram. Follow me on all of them. Head to the Patreon if you want to support me, support what I do, and join things such as Discord, early access to videos, uncut reactions, community movie night. I have so many plans on there going forward for the future. So, take a look at that. And if you like what I'm doing, feel free to support me. If not, hey, enjoy the reaction. Let's get into this one now. So guys, one more thing actually before we get into it. I just wanted to make an announcement. I'm going to be trying to do this in the episodes going forward. All of this full video is protected under fair use. So you know, if you guys want to watch this episode, please go watch it legally on what I'm watching it on, available in the United States, Crunchyroll. You know, they provide a great service to us by, you know, giving us a lot of this anime. Very easy to access it. So, you know, please go watch it legally and then come back here, you know, and sort of experience it for the second time through me. But please, you know, go watch it legally. By no means am I, you know, encouraging any sort of illegal streaming experience or anything like that. So, thanks for that, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. You know, enjoy the reaction. And now let's get into it. God of High School, episode 7. Let's fly, crows. So, of course, we start with the opening. Now, I'm a big anime opening guy. Like, we usually, like, love openings. I love critiquing them. This one, it's kind of low down on my list. I'm not gonna lie. You know, visually not too interesting. A lot of panning shots as we see. Song doesn't do it for me. You know, I can understand how it could be like intense and hype, but it doesn't do it for me. Not a big fan of it. So hopefully the later seasons we get something a little bit better. Hold up. Guys, I had to rewind it a bit. I wasn't really paying attention during the opening. But there are different things here. I'm seeing different things. So now Jin Mori here. I could have swore he was fighting someone different. No. Here it is. Here it is. Yes. Yeah, okay, so they edited the opening. This is cool. We get to see some of the different competitors. So he was fighting Jin Mori. That's okay. We're getting a lot here. Now I did notice that the guy with the tournament admin with the scythe, the green-haired guy, I noticed him in the opening fighting. So maybe he's not dead, because if you remember last episode, the cliffhanger at the end should have showed him with like some sort of weapon to his chest. Okay, so we're hopping right into a fight with our Soul team, excuse me. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, the chick on the other team with the red hair, she reminds me of the Uzumaki that followed Sasuke in Naruto. I don't know if you guys remember. I forget her name. Nobody liked her. I didn't really like her, but she looks like identical. I wonder if this. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna say, is this like a mind trick he's playing? Because I know Jin Mori likes to mess around. But I guess this is a technique he learned. So maybe we got a little bit of like a time skip. Maybe we got like a little bit of like a short time skip where he like did some training. Wow. Okay. Jin Mori already lost. Oh, I'm shocked there. I guess they were going for like a little comedic effect. Like clearly it wasn't really a serious fight. Look at this guy, Jin Pum Kwang. Look at his crazy eyes. What's going on here? I'm not fighting that guy. Okay, here we go. We're throwing it back to last episode. Oh yeah, his name's Q. The green-haired guy, Q. So it seems like he's dead. I mean, he's got like a big sword driven through his chest, right? But knowing anime, he probably isn't. Oh yeah, and the announcer died too. That was pretty sad. I did like him. Although the new announcer has the same voice actor, it's pretty easy to... Ooh, bringing out the Joker. Same eyes as Jin Mori too. Man, the music's too hot. I wonder what happened. Does he have some sort of regenerative ability? I mean, he clearly had a... Oh. So is 2500 like a soft cap right now for like that like power level? Working man style. That's funny. Ooh. Alright, Dewi brings out his black tortoise. He sort of has this like this 3-hit combo. It's his bread and butter, it looks like. So I guess this team had met previously? I wonder if this is after their tournament. Yeah, so all three have met up, like clearly we see. Hmm. So clearly she had a change of heart, right, guys? Because in the ring now she's saying, oh, you know, he won't give up, yada yada, and we're starting off with like an initial pretty poor attitude when she sees him. Oh, look, he's a good guy too. It really warms my heart when you see somebody like that, right? When they counter a negative attitude with all the positive energy. It's really great. I love it. Hell yeah, guys. Never give up. You gotta continue pushing at your goals. It's a big thing, guys. Just like I'm gonna continue pushing at this channel for you. You know it. What'd he summon? I thought I saw something. Or maybe you could use that sort of without summoning a power like that. What did he do? Oh no, he did. Oh cool, so he uses like a tool. Okay, so it doesn't have to just be like some sort of like entity, right? Like a humanoid kind of figure. This guy just has like a tool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty great. That thing looks like it hurts too. Thor's hammer, nice. Come on, Daiwei, you take that. Here we go. Oh, he's using his final move, the Azora Dragon. Woo! Looks good too. Oh, he totally destroyed that hammer too. Man, you see that knocked the energy right out of that guy. Like the hammer went and then he went. Oh, okay, we're back. This he's not even putting up a... Oh man, I was about to say he's not even putting up a fight with one arm. This guy's got no arms now. Yeah, soon he's gonna have no head. Dang, that reminds me of Doflamingo from One Piece with the threads. Huh. Interesting. So he was sort of able to summon like these sort of cables from the cards. I wonder how the cards play into this power. Oh. Ooh, good background too. Screenshot that, guys. That's another cute one. Commissioner, I've been saying tournament admin, commissioner. So now, it looks like we're getting 3 members of Knox here. We could get introduced to 2 more. It's not looking good for the commissioner queue. National treasure. They're throwing out so many different keywords. It's really interesting. Hands coming from the ground. Oh, let's go. I don't even remember his name, but I'm happy he's here. Half of you without pay sucks, guys. I like how they're going back and forth. Sort of splitting the episode between these 2 conflicts. Disappointed in Jin Mori, guys. He's my guy. He's my dude, and he did not do well at all there. Didn't even put up a fight. Okay, so we got 2, you know, sort of sword, katana, right? Oh no, it's kendo, right? It's kendo sticks. Or the Uzumaki is using the kendo. Mira is just using a wooden sword. So, but we have 2 like, you know, blade fighters right here. Interesting dynamic. We haven't seen that yet. It's funny that the old guy, the 38-year-old old guy, is in the God of High School tournament just because he's in high school, right? You know, normally I guess they wouldn't allow you, but the fact that he had joined enrolled in high school. This is turning into a huge conflict. What is even going on, guys? What, did he summon that? I mean, I see the fire. You hear them bleeping it out? And then they blurt out the middle finger too. That's funny. Whoa, do the camera work here. I really love this. Come on, Commissioner Q. Man, oh, it looked so good when he's turning around. Oh. That's not even close, guys. I mean, he was holding his own in a 1-on-3, and then the other commissioner came 2-on-3. Not close, I'm telling you. I was just about to say, how does that sword not break? But it just did, clearly. Interesting. It's always interesting when you know, characters like Mira use like a sword technique, but there's no sword in sight. Funny. Damn, dude, they really gotta bleep all of this out. Her parents need to teach her to like calm that potty mouth. Jeez. So we have a 2-on-2 going on right now because clearly the third guy doesn't really have arms. Actually, no, he does, right? He reattached them, but he seemed pretty weak. Oh my lord. Oh, they're fleeing. Don't let him get away. Oh, he's gone. I mean, I guess he's got wings. Nothing you could do. Whoa, 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 whoa. His head imploded, guys. I wonder if they have, you know, this organization has some sort of, you know, chip device, some sort of weird thing in their heads that, you know, self-destructs before they can give away any info, that sort of thing. Interesting. Really interesting. I mean, to be honest, this battle between the Soul team, our guys, Mira, Dawe, Mori, against these three, Team Uzumaki, it got completely overshadowed by the commissioners fighting. The commissioners popped off, guys. Wow. It has to be a traitor. Somebody had to leak that info. No way. Grandpa. No way. Jin's grandpa got taken? I wonder if this is going to affect the tournament now, because if Jin hears about this, he probably won't sit still, guys. So we have the light blue hair guy here. Is he competing, or is he watching? He's competing, guys. What is going on? Yo, this is a massacre. She hopped into the ring. I don't think she was allowed to hop into the ring. It was a 1-on-1, right? Somebody stop him. Jin, I don't know, dude. Do you hop in there? Yo, it's Dawe's turn. Great voice actor though, the blue-haired. The announcer's hopping in the middle. I don't know if he's strong enough to hold them off. That's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna do anything. I'm putting my money on it. It's not gonna do anything. Just watch, guys. Ooh, the red eye. That red eye. Ah. I told you. Those screams at the end. And now we're done. Wow. There's a lot to digest from that episode, guys. One more thing, though, guys, before we go into the thoughts. This ending's really good. Like, from the first time I heard it, I liked it a lot. Now, as endings normally are, pretty visually simple. Is it new? No, I don't think that they changed the visuals of the ending. Maybe just the opening. But yeah, song's really good. You know, visually simple. So it's a good ending. You know, a lot of still shots like this, panning. But the vocals, the song, the beat, everything's pretty good. Like it got me hyped. It instantly went to my playlist. So I like it a lot, definitely. All right, guys, that was God of High School episode 7, Anima slash Force. Still don't know what the title means even after episode 7, but that was a really good episode, guys. I liked it a lot. Now, it probably wasn't my favorite. I'd say just because the fights centered on our main cast, our main trio, they were okay, right? You know, Jin Mori sort of got that cheesy loss, right? They were going for like sort of a comedic effect with him losing. You know, oh, you know, let me show off my new training, everything like that. Let me hit my pressure points. You know, you're gonna get like this big. Everyone's excited. Everyone's waiting for like this big power up. Like, you know, everyone's hyped, and then, you know, it's sort of like peters out, and he's like, oh, you know, I lost, whatever. You know, it was funny. You know, the art style switched to a little like chibi style, so it was a good little comedic gag. At the end of the day, the group still made it on to the next round. That's basically what this served as. I could see this probably being like, you know, 3 pages in the manhwa. So, you know, it's not bad. It was for sure overshadowed though by the commissioner fights. The commissioners popped off, guys. The commissioners really uh they really showed the huge gap in like power levels, fighting experience, fighting skill between the God of High School tournament competitors and the, well, at least our main trio and the weaker ones, because now we got to introduce this blue hair guy who seems like extremely overpowered, extremely broken. But you know, this established like this huge power gap between the commissioners. We got to see them fight. Um, I think I'm not really alone in knowing or guessing rather that at the end of episode 6, when it showed Q dead, I think that I'm not alone in knowing that, you know, that probably wasn't going to hold up, and that was proved true. Instead, we got Q involved in a lot of fights this episode. You know, his skill set was really cool. We got a lot of different clues about how the powers are being used, right? Q has this, you know, stand-like entity who swings like this scythe. Q is able to use the scythe himself. It seems like without that entity, that stand, I'm not even gonna call it stand, that entity, whatever, being like spawned in. We got to see him use the cards. Powers are sort of spawned out of the cards. So, you know, it's really starting to, you know, bring up a lot of questions in my head about how does the power system work? You know, what are we dealing with here? Because once we unravel that, we'll be able to predict how our trio, you know, is sort of going to evolve power-wise, especially Jin. You know, he ate that fruit. We still don't really know what's going on with that. But these are all, this is all headed in the right direction. And then the other commissioner joins in, right, later on in the fight. We got some great animation, and like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, consistently good animation. That's what this show is going to go down being known for, and they proved it again. You know, we're 7 episodes in, and I'd say we have had at least 3 to 4 like great animated fights, like we saw here. And besides that, everything else is animated on a good to great scale, in my opinion. So I think that this is, you know, really spectacular. We're looking at a 13 episode season here, so maybe the schedule was good, maybe the schedule was great, who knows? But whatever Crunchyroll and Mappa are doing here, whether that's giving a lot of time, bigger budget, I don't know. But whatever they're doing, you know, it's clearly working. And I think that's a testament to the studio. I think Mappa has, like I said before, Mappa has been giving us a lot of really great shows recently. So I'm looking forward to that. And you know, this is a great sign going forward for the shows that they're doing coming up. What are they doing coming up? Attack on Titan final season, guys. So that's going to be insanely hype, just from a story perspective. And now that we know that Mappa has the prowess to animate a great show, so that's that. Those are my thoughts on you know, what we just saw with God of High School episode 7. Going forward, you know, what am I looking forward to? I guess seeing this tournament progress, but also seeing the development of, you know, the outside of the tournament story, you know, what's going on with Knox. I do like how they're weaving these two plot threads together. So I'm looking for more of that. And I'm also looking forward to seeing how they tie them together, because they will get tied together. Obviously, we see Jin's grandfather, something to do with his arm getting taken off, and knowing Jin, very passionate, always willing to come to people's rescue. If this hits, if he finds out that this is affecting his family, I think that we're going to see like a pretty visceral response from him. So looking forward to seeing how they do that going forward in the future. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, everything like that. Really appreciate the support always. If you like what you're watching here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified immediately when I upload, which, I'm uploading as quick as I can, guys, especially for these weeklies. And if you like this video, why don't you go hit the like? It really helps me out, and I really appreciate everything you could do. If you want to, get even closer to me, try and stay in touch with what I am doing, follow me on my socials. We've got Twitter, where I'll be, posting status updates, Instagram, where I'll post, pictures from time to time, behind the scenes, and then lastly, my Patreon. So you can check that out, and if you are so inclined to do so, you can, support me, support what I do, which I would really appreciate. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Again, really, thank you for watching. Looking forward to the rest of God of High School. But, that's going to be it for this episode. And I want you guys to keep it locked to the channel for tomorrow's episode of Black Clover. We're still in filler for that, but it should still be a good one. And with that, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.